In Chapter 5, Fortnite introduced a ton of new features and 3 new game modes, those being LEGO Fortnite, Rocket Racing, and Fortnite Festival. These modes brought with them various new types of cosmetics, which unfortunately called for a new locker user interface to accommodate for them, and also just to be more in line with Fortnite's new modern and simplistic style that they're going for. Epic Games missed the mark with this one tremendously. We've seen new UIs added that were noticeably worse than their former versions, while still being functional at the end of the day. But this new locker is genuinely frustrating to use, extremely buggy, bland, and all around the worst UI Epic has ever created. So I've taken it upon myself to overhaul the locker and fix all of the problems with the current UI. But first, let's look at what makes it so bad. They removed the iconic Burbank font that screamed Fortnite and was so heavily associated with the game's brand in favor of a lifeless, boring corporate font that can be found in any game or on any website. Rarities are not outdated. They can be arbitrary in some cases, but it was definitely relevant for item shop skins and nice to have some color and life in the locker. There are 7 different loadouts here. Character, emotes, wraps, and lobby. 4 different menus that all used to be linked on the old UI. If you want to have your character match your wraps, you have to open 2 different presets that are parts of 2 separate menus. Why in the main locker is a skin previewed on the right, but when changing skins it moves to the left? Just hovering your mouse cursor over a cosmetic will load them to be viewed on the right, but we can't spin it or zoom in to get a better look without clicking it. Clicking equips it, so it's essentially impossible to rotate or zoom in on an outfit without equipping it and losing your current selection. The search bar doesn't clear itself, so we have to do that manually. There's a new 3-dot drop down on every item. You can edit styles using the 3-dot menu, but there's also an edit button on the bottom. Editing styles and previewing them also forces you to equip the item. Favoriting, swinging pickaxe, and redeploying gliders no longer have a button at the bottom and an easy hotkey. They're now part of the 3-dot menu. Archiving no longer works like it used to by bringing you into an archiving mode where you can quickly select items. It's now also a part of this 3-dot menu. Favoriting and archiving items will drag you back up or down to your currently equipped item. This is basically a chore now. Swinging pickaxes and redeploying gliders is near impossible since the menu overlaps on other cosmetics, so pressing it leaves your cursor over something else and loads it, then interrupts the animation that we were trying to play. Sort and filter opens a whole pop-up, blurring the rest of the screen and making us press apply to add an extra step for no reason. It's impossible to see any of my LEGO outfits without selecting LEGO Fortnite and then going into my locker. Why is there a square banner inside of a rounded corner box? Please just fill in the dead space. Why is the name and description of every single cosmetic always on the screen? Why is the preset menu creeping up from the bottom of the screen? And why are the icons unnecessarily gigantic, showing only 3 per row and just a zoomed in icon of only the skin? This item is usable in Tag underneath every single cosmetic in the game. Carnage is usable in Battle Royale, Fortnite Festival, and Rocket Racing. So let's select the Carnage skin, go to Rocket Racing, and he's not even usable in Rocket Racing despite the game saying that he specifically was. Do you see why this UI is a problem? Let's take a look at my redesign. Starting off with the main locker tab, you'll see something similar to the old UI. You have your outfit, back bling, pickaxe, glider, contrail, emotes, wraps, banner, music, and loading screen all in one place, just like they used to be, categorized under the main loadout. Since we're currently inspecting the outfit, underneath all of our selected cosmetics, we have a note telling us what outfits are usable in, and that's Battle Royale, Rocket Racing, Fortnite Festival, and Save the World, which does exist. And you can use outfits in Save the World, so I'm not sure why Epic is completely ignoring it, but it's there. We can see the cosmetics description contained in a box with a blurred background, and rotating or zooming the selected cosmetics will make the description go away temporarily, just like the old UI. Side note, the vehicle wrap, which for some reason is titled Special Wrap, has no vehicles currently in Battle Royale that it would support. No matter what you select here for your vehicle wrap, you'll never be able to see it in a Battle Royale match because the only vehicles we have right now are cars and motorcycles that, for whatever reason, don't use wraps. So let's make this less misleading and clarify that at least for now, these wraps are only usable in Save the World. Moving on to the vehicle tab, customize the main 5 vehicle parts here, and you'll even be able to select a specific skin, banner, music, and loading screen for Rocket Racing, separate of the main loadout that you'll be using in Battle Royale. But let's say you don't want these separated, you want to use the same stuff in your main loadout in Rocket Racing, well, just press the use main loadout button and all of those cosmetics will now be applied. Simple. Lego style. Again, there is no reason why I should have to change my selected game mode just to be able to see my Lego Fortnite skins and Lego compatible emotes. The Lego style skins should exist completely separately from the main versions. So let's even say that you archive the 0 skin, right? Well, that doesn't affect the Lego skin skin locker because Lego Zero is a completely separate item. Right next to the skin, you'll have your Lego Kits button, and you'll have your Lego compatible emotes, and at the bottom, a separate banner, music, and loading screen specifically for Lego Fortnite, but the main loadout button is still there. Now the jam out section for Fortnite Festival, probably the most clogged up in terms of the amount of cosmetics here, but better to have them all in one place. So outfit, back bling, and aura on the top, then you have your 5 instruments, your 8 jam tracks, your emotes, and the lobby stuff at the bottom. Pressing the use main loadout button will swap out your outfit, back bling, emotes, and any lobby stuff for whatever you have equipped from the main loadout. Lastly, home base. This isn't talked about as much, but with Chapter 5, Save the World outfit presets were basically ruined. The Battle Royale and Save the World lockers used to be separate, but not anymore. So let's bring that back, please. But again, for people that want them to be combined, the use main loadout button is still there. So let's go back to our main loadout and customize our outfit, and would you look at that? The outfit stays on the same side of the screen. This screen would function almost identically to the old locker UI. Hovering over items would not load them in. Clicking on an item would only preview it, and in order to equip, you'd have to either press the equip button or double click the item. Hotkeys are back. Mass favoriting is just as easy as it used to be. Archiving works just as it did when introduced. The same applies for swinging pickaxes, redeploying gliders, applying wraps to all slots. These will all have their own button and hotkey. Moving up to our options button, it's going to open a panel on the side to select the way you'd like to sort your items and any filters you'd like to be applied. Pretty similar to our sorting options that we already have. The only sorting options that were added here was the option to sort seasons in reverse. By default, if you sort by season, it's going to sort by newest first. Click the button again and it's going to reverse and sort by the oldest season first. And we have a new custom sort option to sort your locker in literally whatever order you want. Just press the sort button and freely move the cosmetics around. Obviously, this concept brings back rarities, but if Epic really chooses to keep them removed, this could be a great alternative to people who used to sort by rarity. They could pretty much just manually bring back the sorting that they were used to. Lastly, we have our preset menu, and it's basically just a redone version of the old one because it was perfectly functional. We've added the ability to favorite presets so that only favorited ones will be used when shuffle is on, and a sort button to freely move presets around. Oh, and also I didn't mention that any alternate styles selected for cosmetics will now show in their icon. How that's not already a thing after 5 years, I'm not sure. Hopefully, Epic hears us out and delivers on the UI changes that were, by the way, promised in December. Promised to be delivered in the next few updates, and we haven't seen or heard anything since. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.